Hey everybody, how's it going? I don't know if anybody uses these. Well, let me show you what I got before I start talking here about it. Have to make sure my address doesn't pop up anywhere. The SanDisk Extreme 1 terabyte. The read speed's up to 1050, and the write speed is at 1000. And it includes carabiner clip on the drive, 2-year Rescue Pro Deluxe software download coupon. It's a portable SSD. I've got like 4 of them around here, 4 or 5 of them, because I go through one every year. And it's 1 terabyte. Oh, I've got some that are like 2 or 500. Yeah, looks new, just like he said. Now the Pro will have a metal part right here going through it, and it's like a heat sink. And it comes with the carabiner clip, and you have a USB-C and a USB-A, I believe, or whatever it is, to connect. And there's your Extreme Rescue Pro, just in case something goes wrong. And there's your instructions in a few different languages. Now let's see if it's going to work. I mean, it's brand new. It should work. I got it on eBay. I was a little bit worried because I have to admit, the person selling it did not have any feedback at all. So let's plug her in, and if it comes up with, I hope not anything. Okay. Install SanDisk software for Windows. Install SanDisk software for Mac. Don't know if y'all can see that. Now I've already got the software on it, so I'm not really worried about it at all. So let's go with the Extreme SSD, and that's what you get. Let's should have 1 terabyte. Let's go to properties. And use space is what you see right now, which is the program software for Windows, and it's and Mac, and it's used 8 megabytes. So free space is 931 gigabytes. And what you're seeing right now is a brand new one. You know, some people I mean, it's brand new, and I won't say how much I got it for, but nobody else was bidding. That was well under what the price calls for. If you go to any of the stores and I don't know if I should do that. No, I'm not going to do that. But most of your store, I mean, they'll run. Um, let's do this instead. We can go to if you go on eBay, which is where I got it. You're going to find some places will sell them for $300-400. I was surprised. And then you've got some which are not the extreme, but the regular ones that have write speeds of 500 and something. They sell on Amazon for about $60 to $80. And these extremes, if you pay attention and you're on eBay, you can get some good deals like I did. And I was not expecting to actually win because people, after I started bidding, people started bidding, and I think it had like, I don't know, 18 to 20 bids. And but a lot of people will end up paying more because they won't take a chance on on someone who doesn't have any feedback at all. And so I was like, should I or shouldn't I? But then again, you have the eBay buyer's guarantee. So if it didn't work, then you can always go into eBay's buyer's guarantee and get your money back. But this one did pop up and it's working, so so we're pretty much in business. And I've got all kinds of things that I need to take off my hard drives or my drives, because right now I'm running I think four terabytes, but some of them have different things on them that I've done and redone, so they're getting full and they need to be emptied. And the cool thing about these is that they're not waterproof, water resistant. I'm trying to see what the and if you got a USB 3.2 or USB 3.2-2, it'll even write faster. It's dust resistant and drop resistant for 2 meters. I'm trying to see, I think it's like well, it's got down at the bottom there. I don't know if y'all can see that. Let me zoom out a little bit because I've got it on. Not focusing too good, but it says water resistant down at the bottom. But it works on USB 3.0, USB 2.0. And I don't see, anyway, it is not waterproof. That I can guarantee you. IP55, water and dust resistant. So you could put the carabiner on here, up on the, clip it on and clip it on your belt, and you know, use it out in the bush, whatever. I was worried about it being in the cold, but it's okay. And if you look, you'll see where it says 1 terabyte. And the Pro will say SanDisk, and it'll be in gold, I think, is what I was told and what I've read. So, but yeah, these things, you can see they're sealed, but they're not sealed here at the bottom. So, as you can see, they're not sealed at the bottom, so you can't scuba dive with them or anything like that. But they'll hold hold your files. I think it's like 900 and something songs if you wanted to record songs on it, which I think I've got one that's it's 520 megabytes or something, and it's got some songs on it. But anyway, if you ever need to use to back up, I mean, I've got other backups, which, why would you use? I'll tell you why. I'll tell you something. Well, I was going to show you something, but I've used the other, the old type backups, external backups, where you have to put in software and they spin up. This is solid state, so there is no spinning. There is no spinning in it. And both of the other ones that spin up, I have had to send off. And what they do is they will send you a refurbished one back. So if you've got files on them and you don't have file backups or anything like that, you lose your files. So Anyway, I back up stuff, and you should too, actually. Um, Trying to think what all I can tell you about this thing, except that I've been using them for years now, since they first came out. And, what started me using them was the old type that spins up, and you got to have a program in there and all this. And I tried to recover some of the files on one of the old ones before sending it back, and I ended up having to buy like $50 to $100 worth of uh, equipment to take the files off, and then the equipment states on there that there is no guarantee. And sure enough, I plugged it in and it worked for maybe a couple of minutes, and then it shut down. And what it was, since it spins up and everything, I'm not sure exactly how those work, except they're just like a regular old hard drive where they spin up, and people lose, you know, they give out all the time. So, you know, and people lose files, and you can get your files back, or some of them, uh, by a file recovery service, which runs about $300. They may be cheaper on, in some places, because I looked when I was trying to recover my files, and I couldn't believe how much those were. So I says, well, I'll buy the software and the product and see if I can recover it. But what it was is it was the electrical portion of it, that of the old one, that would not let me continue. It worked for like 2 minutes and quit. So it had an electrical problem with it, and so that's why it wouldn't spin up, or wouldn't continue spinning up. So I don't know. I've been sold on these since forever now, and I just keep all my files on it. It's you never know. You may need it for income tax and so forth. And I was watching two people who are who actually, I'm not going to say her name and I'm not going to say his name, but they give reviews on stuff. And he went into her house, and she had all kinds of the old type spin up um, external hard drives. And I mean, she had a bunch of them. And he put, I think, 15 terabytes or something like that of a new kind. It wasn't these. It was not the SanDisk. It was not the SanDisk. It was another type, but I don't know if it was even. Um, I think they were spin up too, but they were smaller. Because he was looking and he was like, "You put everything on. How do you even keep track of all that?" And she had it labeled and everything, each one labeled, but man, these, if you look at it, look how thin they are, and how, I'll tell you, hold on, this, I can show you right here, it's almost 4 inches, and across is about 2 inches. Oh, y'all can see that. And good here. It's about a 1/4 inch thick, if y'all can see that. So, not very big, fit in your shirt pocket if you need to, or you can hook it on with the carabiner. Anyway, they're good. One of the things that I like is you can go into the programs you want on there and just drag them into there, or you can right click, go down and hit copy and hit paste. Um, and then they'll all just zoom over really quick. You'll be like, oh. So yeah, the old ones were just like moving from one spin up hard drive to another, and if you've ever had to do that, you know how long that takes. And and so when I got this, when I got the first one of these, um, I put it in, and I'm glad I did because I needed some papers for court and stuff. No, I'm not a bad guy, but I kept all my income tax and everything else on the other hard drive that spun up, and it's gone now. So I'd have to go through other people, if I wanted to, if I got audited or whatever. Um, but anyway, yeah, I've got one of these with my son's school pictures and everything else on it, and all kinds of different files and so forth. And then these are used for my YouTube channel, and everybody makes errors. You know what they say, an error is not a mistake until you fail to correct it. But so I've got a whole bunch of those on my on one of these, like bloopers and stuff, because you're going to make bloopers no matter what. I just get on here and talk normally. This is not scripted or anything. Obviously, you can tell. But I look for these things, and when I find one, with a good price, or I take a chance, and I did, and I got it for an excellent price. Probably, let's see, less than half the price you could get one at a store. Let's just put it that way. So I couldn't beat it. I could not beat it. Anyway, I hope this helped someone. If you got questions about it, feel free to ask. And um, right now it is 55 degrees outside, and which that's swimmable for me, but I don't have a pool anywhere nearby. But if you're in a warm place, go swimming. If you're in a cold place, find a warm place to go swimming. If you can't find that, find someone to snuggle up with. Y'all stay safe, and hope to see you again. Love y'all. Have a good one. Bye.